Good evening, and you probably won't be surprised to find out that in the parts of the world where they've already welcomed the year 2000, the world hasn't come to an end. Computers are running, the lights are on, planes are still in the air, and for the most part, the party is going on uninterrupted. Here's how it has looked as the New Year snakes across the world's time zones. The first to welcome the new year was the newly renamed Millennium Island in the South Pacific country of Kiribati. Some critics complained about the fact that Kiribati actually realigned its part of the international dateline by 2 hours in order to be the first, but that hasn't stopped islanders from celebrating. The islands of Tonga were also the first to welcome the year 2000. The first large-scale celebration was in New Zealand, where a star field of fireworks lit up the midnight sky. A breathtaking display of light and sound in Sydney, Australia, where almost 1 million people crowded the shores of its harbor. In Moscow, Russians greeted the new year not just with a party, but with a new president. We'll have more on that a little later. The birthplace of civilization rang in the new year with a spectacular show at the Acropolis. More than 5,000 searchlights and hundreds of other lights illuminated the Parthenon. At the stroke of midnight, another massive fireworks display that was visible throughout the city. The ancient pyramids were the site of another spectacular show. The Egyptian government commissioned French composer Jean-Michel Jarre to create an electronic opera, which was performed to the accompaniment of lasers and fireworks. In London, one of the biggest celebrations featuring the huge Millennium Dome and Millennium Wheel. A huge stretch of the Thames River was designated as London's party zone, and a massive amount of fireworks, searchlights and lasers nearly turned day into night. But the award for the best show just might go to Paris, where they pulled out all the stops and turned the Eiffel Tower into a centerpiece for a massive light and fireworks display. A decidedly low-key party in Seattle where the big year 2000 celebration was canceled after a man was arrested trying to smuggle explosives across the border from BC. There were some family activities during the day, but it all ended at 3 o'clock this afternoon. A few minutes ago, police began moving in to clear everyone out of the Seattle Center area.